Hey, what's up everybody? Young Flux back for another beat cookup video. Today we're going to be doing like a LIL PEEP type beat. We're going to be starting with a melancholic guitar melody that sounds like this. Alright, let's get to it with adding some drums. Start off with a kick, kind of like a hard, deep kick like this one. Next I'm going to add a snare. I want kind of like a live sounding snare. Something like that sounds sort of real. I'm also going to find a clap. Just something pretty standard like this one. I'm also going to choose a hi-hat here. Alright, I'm just going to route all these to the channels. I'm going to drag the hats all the way out and fill each 2 steps. Alright, so I'm going to lay out a really basic kick and snare pattern, like so. I'm going to add it into the playlist here and we'll take a listen. Chill as fuck. Alright, so now we're going to find an open hat, just a basic open hat, again kind of like a live sounding real one. Maybe something like this one. Alright, now we're going to add an 808. I always wrote my 808s to channel 8. Open and piano roll. I need these helpers here, you know. Looks like we're in A major. Alright, we're just going to add a pretty basic 808 pattern like that. I'm going to do a super rough mix on some of these here. So I'm going to put the melody to track 1. I'm going to add an EQ. I'm going to cut out the lows at like 120. I'll cut out like a bit of the highs to give it more of a lo-fi feel on the guitar. I'm going to add some reverb. We're going to put it to the venue preset, but I'm going to put it down to like 25% or so. I'm going to add some Fruity Blood Overdrive, and we're just going to keep it at the default setting. I'm going to add a Fruity Love filter, and I'm going to create an automation clip with it, and that will be used for later. For now, I'll turn that all the way down. I'm also going to add a Fruity compressor, and I'm just going to put it on the vintage preset here. Alright, with our 808s here, we're going to add a Fruity soft clipper, but actually we need that below the compressor. Sorry. We're going to do Fruity Blood Overdrive on the 808s as well, but we're going to turn it way down. Alright, now we got to deal with these hi-hats. They're really loud, and they're pretty boring. Let's add some little basic hi-hat rolls in here. Okay, so I added a bit of rolls and stuff to the hi-hat pattern, but now we gotta take it into the mixer, and we gotta add a couple effects. There's some I usually do here. So I usually do an EQ and boost up the highs a bit. Then we're gonna do a reverb, keep it on the default setting and turn it way down, like legit, like 5%. And we're gonna put on Fruity Flanger, and just leave that on completely default. And then we're gonna turn the hi-hats to where they need to be, somewhere around there. Alright. The melody is going to get boring if it just keeps repeating on and on like that, so that's why we have this Fruity Love filters to bring some variation. And we're also going to make a copy of our melody. We're going to make unique. We're going to pitch it up a whole octave. But then we're going to have to turn the volume of our main melody down here to like 75 or 66%. On the higher melody, we're going to turn it to like 33%. Ooh, that's nice. Alright, now we're going to deal with this Fruity Love filter. So how we're going to have this come in is it's going to come all the way down and go all the way back up like a ski jump. That's what I usually call it. And then we're going to have it all the way at 0 for the whole hook here. That. And while we're at it, I'm going to split by channel. And then we're going to lay all these out in the hook. So essentially that's going to be our hook right there. Alright, we're going to need a third melody here too, otherwise it's still just going to sound repetitive. So I'm going to clone this again. We're going to make unique again, so that'll make a third melody. And on the third one here, we're going to route it to track 10. We're going to put a Fruity Gross Beat on it. Gross Beat, my bad. And we're going to right click Momentary Half Speed. And that's going to be our third melody there. Okay, so we'll use that as the intro. We're going to have that come up like this. Alright, so we're going to make another hi-hat pattern here that's going to go for the verses. It's just going to be really simple. We're just going to fill each 4 steps. Then we're going to right click and go to the graph editor and panning. And we're going to pan each one slightly from right to the left to create that extra bounce to it. I'm going to put that in here. We're also going to add the snare. Control S. Always remember to save your shit. Alright, let's add a riser and some transitions in here where the hook drops in. Basic reverse cymbal. I'm going to use that transition when it comes into the hook. We got to turn that way down. And that usually goes good with the same effects as the melody. Alright, let's add like some kind of impact or crash for when the hook drops in. I think I need some kind of perk to fill it up a bit. Something super simple like a rim here. We'll give her one of the old. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm going to be doing an automation clip here for the Fruity Blood overdrive that's on the main guitar melody here. I'm just going to boost it up a lot on the hooks and bring it down a bit on the bridge and the verses here just to have some fucking transition, some movement in the beat, you know? So one of the ways I like to lay this out when I'm doing these to make things a lot easier is you can just do it in a couple sections here and then copy and paste it. So basically I have 3 sections, and basically what I'm going to do is I have one that's like an upslope, one that's all the way maxed out, and one that's all the way bottom. So I can split this up into 3, 1, 2, 3, and so everywhere it has the hook, I'm going to bring this top piece over like so. Alright, and everywhere it's going up, I want that piece, and everywhere it's all the way down, I want this piece. But I decided I don't actually want it all the way down. I think I want it probably like 50% or something like that. Alright, let's see how like the transitions on that sound. Oh yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do one more automation clip, and that's this Fruity Love filter here that we haven't touched. So I'm going to lay it out like this. Let's zoom way the fuck in here. Okay, let me delete all that because I kind of fucked it up. Okay, so right before every drop here, we're going to need to start from the bottom, all the way up, all the way down. Ski jump, remember? Okay, then the ski jump, we need to cut it out. Boom. Can delete everything in between. And we're just going to copy this little guy everywhere that the beat drops in or cuts out. There, 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 like that. That'll give us these cool little whoosh. Alright, now we need like a bit of an outro here. For the outro, let's keep both nice melodies playing. Cut that shorter. Let's do something fun here, okay? So we're gonna cut it right there on the outro, just a little bit. We're gonna make both of these unique and reverse them, okay? And we're gonna bring all the drums in to just that last bar, like so. And we gotta do an automation clip here on the master track. So we're gonna have everything start to fade out immediately after this hook's over. And so by the time it gets to this, it's going to be really quiet. I don't know, just something fun in the outro. Make it different. I think that's everything. That is everything. Thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, this beat will be available on my beat page. It's available for lease or exclusive license. My prices and licensing information is in the description below, or you can visit my website, youngfluxbeats.com, and I have everything laid out there. But thanks so much for watching today's video, guys. Make sure to leave a like. Also hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and turn on notifications so you know when I upload another one. Peace out, guys. Have a good rest of the day.